Okay, we are back, and it's time we start the jobs of a Tangled Web.
Okay, here's the plan. First, take some recon photos around the area. Then make your way up to the re-education tower.
Looks pleasant enough.
Oh, and stay clear of tanks. You know, so you don't get blown up into little sticky pieces.
Duly noted. So, first thing you have is Neela's headquarters, which you actually have to get close to take a picture.
Neela's made a headquarters out of that old bank. It's a pretty secure location. It'll take some doing to drive her out.
That's right, it was a bank. And, getting caught by a tank. The next thing is, explosive is the boat. Because, yeah, Blip is out of reach. And I just gotta wait for it to cut up here, over here.
The Contessa has these boats out on patrol against Neela's army. They could be useful to hitch a ride.
Now, a picture of one of the Contessa's tanks.
The Contessa's all geared up for war. Just our luck.
And finally, her getaway blimp.
That's the blimp the Contessa used to escape from the prison. Maybe we could use it to our advantage around all these high towers. Okay, Sly. Head up to the re-education tower. I suspect that's where we'll find the clockwork guy.
Yeah. But little did they know, there's more. There's more than just a clockwork guys.
The door is locked from the inside. Try working your way around to the tower's window.
Which is right over here. And just press circle to go through.
Bentley, there's more than just the clockwork eyes up here.
Why are you doing this? Neela! She set me up. I'm an honest cop.
Of course you are. I've read your psychological profile. I know that you're honest.
Then why are you doing this to me?
Because, dear, you're honest. You see, by chasing after Sly Cooper, you learned too much about the Claw Gang and its spice operation. It was only a matter of time before you figured out that I was a secret member. So, when Neela gave me a chance to put you in custody, I took it.
Coward. You're a disgrace to Interpol. I'll make it my life's work to destroy you.
Oh, I'm afraid your life, let alone your life's work, isn't going to last much longer. Once I integrate the clockwork eyes into this device, your life's work will be whatever I tell you.
I won't be brainwashed that easily.
Quite right. It won't be easy or painless. But I will reprogram your mind, and you will take the fall from me at Interpol. Now, just lay back and relax. Go to your happy place and stay there forever.
I don't think they've seen you. Take a few photos and get out of there.
No, we've got to help Carmelita. She's in trouble here.
They're There's nothing you can do now. Get the recon photos and come back to the safe house. I swear, we'll find a way to help her.
Okay. So there are, I believe, 5 things to take. First thing you take is this old terminal to your left.
That old terminal should be hardwired to the systems in this tower. We need to find a way to get it online.
Then Carmelita. Switch out.
Interesting. Inspector Fox is restrained in an old Iron Tech 250. Crude, but effective.
Clockwork Eyes.
The Clockwork Eyes! They seem to be routed through that control board. Get a shot of the console so I can decipher its name.
Which is to the right.
That's a mind shuffler. I didn't think they were real. It's made of equal parts science and black magic. Indestructible to conventional weapons.
And finally, the Contessa's Shadow Guard.
Those are the Contessa's elite Shadow Guard. Tough is too sissy a word to describe those guys. Alright, head back to the safe house and we'll get a plan together.
Now to the first briefing.
The war between Neela and the Contessa has put the castle on high alert. To get at the Clockwork Eyes, we'll need to subtly manipulate this conflict to our advantage. Here's the plan. Murray, sneak into the castle and kidnap the head of security. I want to ask him a few questions. Meanwhile, Sly and I are going to get a little paranormal. I'll slip into the crypts beneath the castle and put together a bad mojo bomb. It should be enough to destroy the mind shuffler. Sly, you capture a few local ghosts and drop them into Neela's headquarters. Hopefully the near-death experience will inspire her to purchase more mercenary firepower. We've all got our assignments. Good luck.
So yeah, job for everyone this time around. Where I'll start with Murray's actually because his job requires you to actually go back to the safe house at the end. And also and they just put the raging in front of the block. Pretty much, well, that's how it looks. It takes I believe, a fourth of your deep meter or skill meter. And pretty much, it's good at doing crowd control to Oko enemies. Now, I passed the walkway. And that's Bentley's job. Murray's is right up here. Which it's called Kidnap the General.
Hey Murray, can you see the general from there?
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot, and he's one of the toughest old soldiers you'll ever see. Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things, fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to. He might even come in handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
So yeah, all you gotta do is you hit him hit them or juggle and pick them up. Anyway, so yeah.
Great. Now bring it back to the safe house. I'm barking in your binoculars.
So be careful. You'll make noise around the guards, and then he will speak while you're hearing him. If you're near a guard, he will hear you, and they'll run towards you. But remember, as long as you don't remember, he's only weak to fire and water. As in, he will die instantly if you set him on fire, or you throw him in the water, or he falls into the water. So pretty much, yeah, just don't throw him off into the water. Or don't get hit on this bridge, the searchlight, because you may probably drop him into the water. Yeah, once you get to the safe house, you complete the job.
Well, General Clawfoot, we've got a lot to talk about. You wouldn't by chance know the security code to the castle gates, Don't feel like talking, huh? How about a little of this? Talk, you scoundrel!
So yeah, there's Murray's job, and he mounts into the safe house to play as Bentley or Slide when you're on top. Where I'll go ahead, I show the slides. Since technically your Slide's job also finishes near the safe house. But it does require you to do some running around the whole castle estate. Technically, the whole area, actually. So here, his job is ghost capture.
Alright, Slide, there's your new objective. Sneak inside and smash the coffin of the evil wolf priestess.
Sounds pretty harsh. Does the old girl really deserve that sort of treatment?
Weren't you listening? She was an evil wolf priestess. Once you smash the coffin, it'll free all the ghosts trapped in there with her.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with all of this, but freeing trapped ghosts sounds vaguely heroic.
That's especially from an evil wolf priestess. So just enter her tomb. And just make your way down. You'll find her coffin. Through these pendulums, after these pendulums and spike traps. Which I should have double jumped. And now, there are wolves in those coffins right there, but all you gotta do is just smash the coffin in the middle.
Nice work. Now head outside, and I'll fill you in on space too.
And then Sly will automatically head outside, where all the free ghosts are roaming around, well, flying around.
I modified the imager in your binocular to capture ghosts.
Didn't I just set these guys free? Why would I want to capture them again?
Not to worry. It's only a short-term confinement. Gather all the ghosts, then send them free down the chimney of Thila's headquarters.
I get you. She'll think it's a sneak attack from the Contessa.
Correct. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, Neela should respond to the assault by purchasing more firepower.
Anything bad for the Contessa is good for us. And we get to really freak out Neela.
Yay. Mini payback. Sending Slimer to jail. So as you see him fly around, your objective is to get pictures of them. But make sure you get them before they go through the estate or the buildings. Also, I might have mentioned, don't die either, or else you have to get all 9 again. As you start from 0. Let's see. There's one at the top over there. If I'm not mistaken, this is the only way to get to the top. And then there's one that's down below. So let's see, number 6 is right down here near the tanks. And then the last 3 are on either side. It'd be better if I actually wait. Okay, there we go. It'd be better if I just get down there. Now I'll just go ahead and glide to the side. Alright, one more to go with, it's just like, funny, it's just it's flying through Neela's headquarters.
Okay, Sly, you have all the ghosts. Now just make your way to Neela's HQ and drop them down her chimney.
Because apparently one ghost is not enough to spook her, but 9 of them will.
So the Contessa wants war, eh? Perhaps it's time I purchase a little air power. A few bombs should put that old charlatan in her place.
The fact that Bentley knew that Neela would actually buy bombs, will buy some bombers in response to the surprise to the ghost. Speaking of Bentley, let's go ahead and do his job. Which I got a good show to help the tractor. So you just throw it. Now you just gotta wait for an enemy to get near. No, the help tractor does not give you the coins if they die to it. I think that should be enough, right? Yep. Again, it's a surefire way to just get a health pickup. But picking up coins, you're gonna have to. That's not the case. And here's Bentley's Mojo trap action, which you go through one of the 4 areas for his job.
That's it. I knew she'd have a bad mojo collector to transport the overflow.
Huh?
It's a semi-magical device that sucks up bad mojo. I'll need it to gather the runoff from these spouts.
Wow, sounds easy.
Not really. That mojo is a powerfully dark force. Take any damage while carrying that collector and you're done for.
Wow, sounds hard.
Yes, it presents an interesting tactical challenge. Perhaps I could use the death traps native to these crypts against any foe that might attempt to thwart my collection of the ectoplasm.
Huh? No way that'll work. I'd use that switch to smash up the guards before they ever got near me.
Precisely. Once all 4 cylinders of the collection device are full, that should be enough black magic to destroy the Mind Shuffler.
So here, you pick it up and then you go through the first. You get through the first cylinder. Now these traps only push this platform here to go up.
That is cake!
So yeah, each of them do. Now you can't hit the guards yourself, but remember Bentley's attacks are weak as in they take more than 4 hits to kill. So you're better off using the trap to kill them. You could put bombs too. You could put bombs too, or just at least hit them once. Get rid of like 3 of them at once. Or you could use your snooze bomb and stuff. Yeah, using bombs quickly to that. The bombs are 2 shots. Now, when you get to a full set, you have to kill all the guards to complete it.
Looks like the spouts run out of bad mojo. No matter, I'm 1/4 of the way to a full tank.
So now, Benny's gonna head his way out and go on to the next one.
But a new crypt should be up here by knocking.
So the next crypt is up and brown, which let's go this way. Let's see. Way. I think it's down below. Except, and I bought that. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we are. And part 2. So your first trap right here, this is a fire trap. And over here are pendulums and spike traps.
Watch out!
So yeah, that's the pendulum. This is a blade trap. And over here are knives. Which of course I bought that. Actually, these are crushers. Yeah, I botched that so badly. And I just killed Bentley pretty much. I let Bentley die. So let's do this with less fail.
This'll hurt. This one's still out. Touche.
Oh yeah, right. The spike traps in front of you can help out. Yeah, so you can always do this.
Watch out. That'll hurt.
The pendulum is pretty much your best method. You can time the swings. I would say a trigger bomb works here too. Anytime you get a healthy factor. Want to have fun. Fun with this. Wait, did I just block them? Oh wow. I didn't think the health chakra was this broken. It actually makes them all. And then you can interrupt it and use it again. You have unlimited use. That's amazing.
Excellent. Another chamber in my Mojo collector is full. Moving on to the third crypt.
Sure, I didn't even know that was. I didn't even know that's a possible method. Just use the health chakra as a wall, and then you have infinite use.
There should be a new waypoint in your binocular.
But I think I just noticed. I think it's still costing me my skill meter, my thief meter. I just noticed. So it's not infinite. But you get the health pickups when you kill them, so technically, I mean, well, it's almost infinite. Now it's a Crypt 3. This one. Alright, let me try to recall. Oh yeah, you have side crushers. This is sleep gas to the whole area, so that way you can just bomb them all. And this one is a fire trap. Just don't run forward when you set it off, or else you'll set yourself on fire. And again, sleep gas puts them all to sleep. I was say, right, these traps actually take a bit.
Take that.
Especially the sleep gas. See, I heard, yeah. You can hear when traps are ready. Right, hold R1, not tap R1. Yeah, that's not ready yet. Okay, here. These are the last set of enemies, actually.
does it for this room. Looks like I've only got one more crypt to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I actually managed to do that. Avoid them all without getting hit.
I'm really getting the hang of this. I just sent you another waypoint, but it's kind of buried in the well. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Here you just go up to the well and jump down, or just head down here. So now finally you have pretty much a water themed crypt. So let me see. Okay, so these are torch. The far left ones are torch spots. The middle one drops the wooden plank right there. And then finally this one here, it sets off an electric shock in front of you. It's like a giant electric shock to every enemy, all the wolves in front of you, which takes a while to be used again. And also, do not run forward when you trigger it, or else you will electrocute yourself and fail.
Watch out!
Okay, these traps start right back on instantly. The thing is, the wolves will only jump at you when the platform in front of you is like out of the water. You see, they preemptively jump. Here's the stuff. Yeah, that's shock treatment. And what you can do is jump in and step on it, actually. What I just did. Or hit him into the water.
Harry, right!
That's the last one.
Alright, the deed is done. With a Mojo collector at full capacity, I should be able to blow the clockwork eyes off that mine shuffler. This is going to be great.
Great. Now, second briefing, and also 50%.
Alright, fellas, let's get down to business. The first steps to escalating the war between Neela and the Contessa have gone well. We are down to the final setups before we spring our trap. Sly, I need you to steal a voice modulator from the castle and install it under Neela's headquarters. If all goes as planned, it should allow us to give orders to her mercenaries without being detected. Unfortunately, Neela's recent bomber purchase has made her army over-enthusiastic, and they might strike before we're ready. Which leads me to Murray. I need you to hotwire one of the Contessa's tanks and go to town on the mercenaries. We just need to intimidate them a little. And finally, I'll venture back into the crypts to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. We're going to need it to save Carmelita. Oh, and Sly, if you haven't already got one, you'll need to buy a paraglider for the heist. Okay, let's move out.
So another all-rounder for everyone. Where so this time I'll do it in reverse order. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the bombers appear now after you do the first set of jobs. And that's the wrong, but right, I took my generator off. See, where's Bentley's job? That was that way. Which actually I think it's down here. Yeah. And the mission is not stealing voices, that's lies. Crypt hack. Yeah, here's the crypt.
How are you going to hack the computers down there when they've got no power?
According to General Clawfoot, a mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway.
Hallway is a pretty kind term for what looks to me like a complex medieval gauntlet of death.
Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorized by every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get at the Clockwork Eyes or free Carmelita.
You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces.
Why'd you have to say that?
Now it's gonna happen. Okay, no. Not while I'm behind the control. Okay, maybe. So yeah, you guys pretty much just gotta watch these spike traps roll, spiky rollers, and then it's time to jump and avoid the spike, the pendulum, and the spike traps. As you do have a bit to go, you do have a bit to travel through to get to the battery. Well, power source, which is a battery. Now here it is. But be careful, there is a Kraken around here. And here it is, the acid battery.
Aha! This acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila! Prepare to be hacked, you maid.
You just gotta do some hacking. So here you got some slow, fat ships, or I guess security codes that will kill you in a huge swarm. Once you get rid of the firewall, just go forward. And get rid of this guy, and then enter the code here.
I'll get you, Contessa.
Oh, how many times must you say that? It's not going to happen.
I'm dead serious. I'll get you.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I mean it. I'll get you.
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
That's one down, two to go. I had better not take any damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with acid.
And yeah.
Okay, ready for another session of hacking mastery.
And yeah. There's a catch in the battery. Because, you know, it's the pickup. It's a pickup. So, you know, it's a fine art. Taking damage, the battery's ruined, and technically you kill Bentley again, once again. Another way for Bentley to die. Just kill him with a battery of acid this time. Instead of being blown up by a bad Mojo character. Now this one, you have some fast ships and some fat ones. Also, I think the fat ones go faster by a bit. Maybe. And once you get through there, just do the same thing.
Maybe I should approach this through your id instead of your conscious mind. It might help to get around your super ego.
So mean.
One more computer and I could get out of here.
Yeah, not have to worry about dying to a medieval gauntlet. And getting killed by acid. Now, let's see. Got these problems. And I believe it's the beginning, so yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, we're back at the beginning. So, final terminal. Yeah, super speedy ships now. Not to mention, this one has actually two sections. Since you open the middle passageway through the other two computers. Which I advise you kill these first, then go forward. Now you have like a mini security code right here. Also, if you didn't kill those fast ships, they're actually going to chase you down. Which I can show actually. Yeah. They slowly come to you. If you were to be chased by them.
Inspector Fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible eight-legged cow. No.
With that old computer powered up, my work here is done.
And that's Crypt hack. So now I'm just gonna return to the safe house and switch to Sly. Oh, yeah, right, I did take damage earlier. Yeah, on to Sly. His job is actually over here. Stealing voices. Which this will lead you to the vault. Oh yeah, here it is.
The Contessa plans on taking control of Neela's army by fooling them with a prototype voice modulation device. To get the thing working, she'll have to jack it into the satellite connection beneath Neela's headquarters.
So, I'm guessing you'd like me to steal the device and hook it up for our side, giving us control over Neela's mercenaries. Sounds great.
You'll have to steal a few keys here and there to get access to the more secure areas of the castle.
If there's pockets to be picked, I'm your man.
First, steal the wiretap and the voice modulator. Then head for the sewers beneath Neela's headquarters.
I'm on it.
Go here. I get the 2 keys for the wiretap door. Well, the door that will lead you to a crypt that gives you the wiretap. But the guard in the middle spins around while the other guy walks around. Basically, don't get cornered by them or don't.
Smooth work. Now use those keys to break into the castle and get at that wiretap.
Or don't. Yeah, don't get cornered or do not try to be gutsy. Oh my god, right. The bombers. You know, like that little red blinking dot was signifying that bomber was dropping a bomb. Which, yeah, that's a thing in this world. Oh wait, there's a hook. I didn't even see that hook. And here's the crypt with the wiretap and the vault, actually.
The wiretap is at the far end of the room. Easy does it in here, huh, pal?
And apparently I got synced. Alright, so that's that. And that's all of them. I don't know how I got seen by trying to sneak under the table. Unless I guess I got caught last second. But here's the vault.
Security around the Contessa's castle is tight. She must have something really good in here. Punch in 969. You've gotten the rage bomb move.
Which the rage bomb move basically is like insanity strike, but pretty much it's a radius to make all the enemies attack each other. So this is the radius. Yeah, it's pretty huge. And here's the wiretap.
Oh yeah, that wiretap is perfect.
And those look like government pickups. So now heading out, Bentley's gonna guide you to the next 2 guards with the next set of keys to the voice modulator.
Another set of guards are up in your binoculars. Rob them of their keys to get at the voice modulator.
Which one of them is right up here. Which all you gotta do is simply pickpocket him when his back is turned. Now, where's the second one? Oh, over there. Now we can jump. And oh, there he is. And wolf fell through the bin. I got the key.
Nice job. The room with the voice modulator
which is actually at the center of the castle estate. Or I guess you could say the main entrance.
They posted a lot of security around the voice modulator. This could be tricky.
So the first roadblock we have is a flashlight, the vulture. You just hit this pot of fire. He'll run all the way through it. Except don't run near him like I just did. Or else he'll immediately turn his back around. Now, with less fail, the same thing, except crouch through here. And there you go. Made to the voice modulator. But at least there's a lot of security, even though there's only 2 guards.
That's it! You've got the Contessa's voice modulator! Let's go put that thing to work!
Like, there's more security for the wiretap, if you ask me, than the voice modulator. And now, finally, you're ready to steal 2 more keys to get underneath its headquarters, because somehow the guards found the keys.
The Contessa's guards have locked down the entrance to the sewer. Find the guys in charge and steal their key.
So here are the final 2 guards, which they walk around the guillotine. Pretty much you can do a bit of pickpocketing for them, and then crouch under the guillotine to avoid getting spotted. Make sure you don't pop up near them, or else you have the possible chance of touching them, and they will be alerted. I mean, there's always the alternative where you can just make noise, but or just do what I just did, just get away from the area.
That's some quality thieving, Sly. Now head for the runoff drains near the riverside. They should lead to the sewer. You'll need to crawl through one of the runoff drains to get to the sewer entrance.
Yeah, and avoid all the guards chasing you. Well, that was a nice getaway. Now you got some rail siding.
According to my blueprints, this sewer should take you underneath Neela's headquarters.
But be careful. The Kraken is here too. And now there are 2 wolves here and the Kraken.
Looks like we got lucky. The Contessa's men have already excavated Neela's satellite cable. How should I proceed?
Slice in the wiretap, then attach the voice modulator. I'll broadcast from the safe house to make sure it works. This is going to be so cool.
And with that, we completed stealing voices. Just get to see the cutscene Bentley testing it out.
Hello, mercenary tank forces. Boss, speak!
Turret for me. God, this is cool. I mean, you are
Yeah, you're already outside. And I believe you can only return to the crypt with the vault. You can't even return to the other one. And there's a guard out there. And then almost bumped into him. Okay, now it's time for Murray's job. Which we need to actually fight some tanks. All you have to do is go across the bridge and go to the right. To do Murray's job. Which is Tank Showdown.
Hurry! Use both analog sticks to drive the tank. Press both up to move forward, both down to go in reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate. To fire your turret, tap the R1 button. You'll need to take out 6 tanks to get the job done.
Oh, ow, oh. Here we go. This thing's gotta go back farther than this. Okay, guys, I'm in a tank.
Yes.
Remember, hold sticks up to move forward, hold down for reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate.
So
The
yeah.
R1 button fires your turret.
Yeah. Left analog stick forward and right analog stick down is to move. Rotate right and then right versus. Now for tanks, when you shoot at one tank, they will target you and start shooting at you as well, like so. And for the wolves, they don't actually know it's you, but you still kill them.
I'm like a T-Rex out here.
Now be careful not to drive into the water, or else you will die instantly. Your tank will explode if you die instantly. Now we're going to head down into the town area.
Not really. Sorry, pal. Rommel is my middle name.
Yeah, I might as well just go face it.
Nice work, Murray. That should cool down those mercenaries for a while.
And now, final briefing for the operation.
It's time to wage war on the castle, and in the confusion, pull off a heist I've named Operation High Road. First, Murray will take down the spotlights on the main gate with the codes provided by General Clawfoot. Then, with the help of the voice modulator, I'll order Neela's forces to attack. Sly will then paraglide the two of us over to the Contessa's getaway blimp, and we'll use it to get inside her re-education tower. The assault on the castle will undoubtedly draw the Shadow Guards off their post, and if we free Inspector Fox, she's sure to clear out the Contessa. With the Mind Shuffler exposed, I'll plant the bad Mojo bomb, and presto, the Clockwork Eyes are ours. So if the two of you are ready, let's take our positions and get this thing started.
Yeah, and to start off, you actually form it as Murray. Which you can see from the safe house. You can see Murray's icon actually signify it. But I'll go run into and trigger it as Murray for the next part. See you next time. The Operation High Road and the end of a Tangled Web.